This is DWAN 1206 AM, a member of the kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Sama-sama tayong matakam at matuto. Pinoy Flavors with Chef Jayson, where flavor meets heritage.
Yummy!
Ayan, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Happy New Year mga ka-flavors! Isa na namang masayang bagong taon para sa ating lahat. Wala akong salamin today, medyo bulag ako, so medyo magbabasa po ako. Pero kamusta kayo mga ka-flavors? Ilang beses na po kayong nagiinit ng handa ng bagong taon? Comment nyo naman sa ating live kung anong mga handa ninyo at mga experiences nyo ngayon nung nagdaang holidays. Ako po si Chef Jayson from Trining's Kitchen Stories at ngayong bagong taon po, sisimulan po natin ang Pinoy Flavors sa isang episode na very special para sa akin. Every episode, sinasabi ko na iba yung guests natin at saka yung ating conversations. No? So, nung first episode, we had Chef Tina Legarda of Kumba. Isa po siyang Michelin awarded chef. Nung ating second episode, we had John Sherwin Felix, isang culinary archivist. Siya po yung behind the page Localpedia. Nung third naman, we had Pen Prestado from Serenor. And our last episode, we had Rob Villar Cabral, who's his Tolinaria Collective on social. Pero ngayon, very special po sa akin dahil ang makakasama natin ay hindi lang isang mahusay na chef o negosyante, kundi isang kaibigan na kasabay ko po. Actually, nauna siya ng kaunti sa akin na pumasok sa culinary industry. So, kilala po namin ang isa't isa bago pa kami nagsimulang magluto at tinawag na chefs ng aming communities. No? Kasama po natin ngayon ang owner ng Fat Foca, si Chef Jean Oliva. Chef Jean! Happy New Year and welcome to Pinoy Flavors.
Happy New Year!
Pareho po kami introvert, so ngayon tataasan namin yung energy para sa show na to. So yung Fat Foca ay naka-concentrate po sa breads and pastries. Fat Foca, pero yung ating pong guest ay batak na batak, no?
Hindi kita.
Hindi kita. Okay. How was your New Year? Yun yung first question.
My New Year was spent in the kitchen. Sobrang pagod ko na. Of course, I'm sure ikaw din. Ano bang ginawa ko? A lot of cooking for the kids. A lot of cooking
for your nieces, nephews?
Yes. Kasi gusto na ng pasta, carbonara. But of course, I wanted to make like real carbonara. I didn't want to put cream. Tapos ang dami nagtatanong sa akin, kailangan mo ba ng cream? Kailangan mo ba ng mushroom? Like, no. Step away from the kitchen. Go away. Huwag niyo akong guluhin. Ang dami. All my burners going. Tapos, wala, ang baho ko. Everything so fresh. Gutom na ako. 8 o'clock na.
How old are your nieces and nephews?
Yung range is from 2 to, I think, 12. So,
ang hirap nun. Kasi magkakaiba sila ng gusto. Tapos,
yeah.
pag hindi mo niluto yung isa, medyo may mga magtatampo. Yung niece ko is 6 years old. So every day nung holidays, tinatanong niya ako, I thought you were gonna bake cookies. So, gusto niya mag-bake. Hindi ko siya skill set talaga.
Yes.
As in, 3 recipes yung kailangan kong tignan para maintindihan ano tong flour na kailangan and everything. Yan. Kami po mga ka-flavors nila Chef Jean, ito kasama namin yung isa namin kaibigan Chef Carcy. We went to a trip to Benguet just early this year to meet up with farmers, suppliers, and producers. Doon ko rin nakasama si Chef Jean ng matagal, as in more than 3 days, na pinag-uusapan namin hindi lang kung ano yung masarap na pagkain, kundi ano yung proseso na magbibigay ng dignidad para sa ating mga magsasaka. So yung next question ko, Chef, ay kung babalikan ang 2025, ano ang naging achievement mo bilang isang chef? At I mean, it doesn't have to be like a financial milestone. Pero parang in your journey as a cook, ano yung mga biggest learnings mo from last year?
Okay. I think the biggest for me would be the pop-up. The very first one. The one you got
I
to
was
go
there.
to.
Yes.
Kasi for me, that's how I learned how I like to think about food and how I like to think about feeding people, which is the point of cooking, diba? Like to nourish others too. And for me, that's how I learned din na my point in serving is to make you feel this complete experience. So that's how I saw my menu as like I brought you through a concept. I taught you something through each stage. And yeah, I think I touched on every flavor I wanted to touch. That made it a balanced experience.
Yes. So I was there. Nagbayad po ako para sa dinner na yun.
Yes.
Wala pong friendship card na discount naman dyan. Kapag po pinupuntahan namin ng isa't isa, pag chef to chef in the industry, talagang hindi na tayo humihingi ng mga discounts with each other. No?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask though, parang for the longest time, I knew that you've been cooking, pero hindi pa natin napag-usapan what got you into cooking. The first time I met Jean po, siya yung, nasa UP ka pa nun, di ba?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba sa dyan, diba, UP Anthropology.
Yes.
Diba? So from anthropology to now, the culinary space.
Yeah.
Paano nagkaroon ng pivot? Will you even call it a pivot? Or parang convergence of your experiences from the from the anthropology world?
A series of pivots.
A series of
Sobrang
pivots.
dami ko nang ginawa. Ever
Explain
since
mo naman
then.
sa mga audiences natin, ano yung start ng career mo tapos
Okay.
paano ka napunta sa cooking?
Okay. Actually, I'll start with why I like food, which
Okay.
is simply because I like sugar. I like sweets. I love dessert. As in, kunyari magbo-buffet, yung plato ko may beef, biglang may cake, may ice cream. I did not care. Sorry. Like, alam kong medyo kadiri for other people, but that's how I like to eat. I like, again, I'm going back to that concept of balance. I like my salty and savory with something starchy, sweet, bright. That has been me all my life. And how did I start? I just started baking just because I wanted to feed myself that whenever I wanted. So from anthropology, I had this one upperclassman na he was very interested in food anthropology, which was like
Culinary
like, huh?
anthropology.
What does that mean? Tapos years later, which is what we kind of experienced last year. Wow, so that's it. That's kind of what we did, right? Na we went somewhere, we learned about their produce, their dishes, and the ecosystems around it. You know,
We put the face to the players in the
correct.
food
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah, I would make that link now. But the journey was weird for me. So anthropology, and then I had that upperclassman nga who gave me that parang inception siya ng idea of food and cooking. Kasi I never really touched a stove before that. And then I was kind of lost, I guess. Kasi anthropology, tapos pumunta akong art studies because I wanted to be a curator. So that's another thing. I like colors, I like art, I like experiences. That's why I wanted to be like a curator. That was like my other goal. And that did not work out, but I did try to enter a gallery. And that's when I kind of started this food business with my old best friend, my ex-best friend. And
Hindi ko na tatanungin kung ba't may ex.
yeah, wag na lang. And yeah, that's when you also saw na I had potential in this industry, that I could actually cook. And this, I can
Hindi ka
present
pa
this.
naniniwala at tuwing sinasabi ko sa'yo na masarap yung mga pinapadala mo sa akin, di
Kaya
ba?
nga ayoko pumunta doon. Kasi I felt like Pinoy flavors, I shouldn't be here. I'm not. Am I a real chef? That's still like my question to myself. Pero
Mamaya yan. Yeah,
Natatakot na
but
ako
to me
doon.
naman kasi, Pinoy flavors doesn't, I mean, it doesn't, the flavors that we have, sorry, Pinoy flavors don't mean just Pinoy ingredients.
Yes.
Kasi, to me, yung Philippine cuisine isn't just a single flavor. In fact, to me, Philippine cuisine isn't a flavor, it's a feeling. It's the warmth in knowing that someone made room for you, especially for you.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's a, ba tawag dito? It's a Philippine dish or a dish made by a Filipino cook, to me that's Pinoy flavors. Because what I'm eating is the actual experience, the heart of the person who made the food. So pasok na pasok ka pa rin sa Pinoy flavors.
Yes, I'm just being hard on myself. As usual.
Scorpio ka kasi.
Half lang.
Okay, and then?
Where was I? Yeah, so I went to culinary school. I went abroad for an internship. And dun ka na-realize parang, I can do this. I think I can do this. And I did try. I did come home. I tried to further fat foca quietly because I'm still a little shy about it. I interned under Chef Miko Aspiras. Like, he's a god. I hope you're listening, maybe. But like, I love you. He's in Australia now, and until now, he still makes like the most beautiful desserts. And I'm like, one day I will be like you. I will be this skilled, this creative. I wouldn't say revered. That's a very big word, but I just respect this guy so much. Na I have this model in mind. But that's for pastry. Anyway, so yes, I trained under him for just like a week, 2 weeks, but that was a lot. And
sometimes 2 weeks, that's all it takes for you to understand the journey.
Yeah.
Or to at least start understanding the journey.
Yeah.
Both for the food that you make and the journey of the self also.
Correct.
When you went to culinary school, because I didn't, di ba? So you know naman that I was trained more by the magkakatays of Ilocos, mga lola't lola. How was the experience like? Like, what do you do in culinary school really? Para sa mga friends natin na gustong malaman.
Okay. So I didn't go through culinary school as in yung 4-year program like other college kids. I went after college, after my postgrad. So this was an 8-month course. 5 months of it being in the kitchen, 3 months being kitchen management. So for the 5 months, of course, we start with like basic things like knife cuts, vegetables, very basic cooking techniques. And because this was a short course, we started every day at 7.
Wow.
Or
Hindi ko talaga kakayanin culinary school.
Yeah.
You know me. I am practically useless before 7 a.m.
Yes. But I liked being early, and we were always given roles. Because I think we were 16 in class. Tapos every day, we had some prep work to do. So, one pair. And you would come in, you would prepare the ingredients for each station for the whole class. And that was actually just it. That was...
Lots of cutting.
A lot of cutting, yes, and we'd get graded on that. Pero that was for the first week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was very nervous about that. I had some classmates na parang nag-cheat pa eh. Like, we had to like mince things, and some of them like they were still big, so like they like ginaganyan.
Yeah.
And bawal yun. Pero the chef wasn't in the room to grade us. Parang we'd have to go to a separate room for it to get graded, and so nung dayo yung iba, I'm like, hindi ko kaya yung ganyan. I don't know. That's how I also learned about my own values in the kitchen, na ayoko mang daya. Yeah. And this is also where I saw my leader self come out. Kasi before that, diba, I was with my ex-best friend for Splat, the other business that was not mentioned. But there, I learned how to use my voice in a more commanding, more organizational, I don't know what you call it, but I found more control with my authority. Is that you Does that make sense to you?
It does. And
Yeah.
also like the voice, your voice definitely comes out in the food that you make it. So kung wala kang ownership of that voice in making the food or running your business, mahahalata yun ng tao. And it will make the entire process just a really bad experience.
Yeah, a mess.
Diba?
Yeah.
It's a mess. Parang at some point, iisipin mo, ba't ko pa pinagluluto to mga to? Ba't ko pa ginagawa to? If you're not able to express yourself creatively. To me, food is art. Kaya nga siya culinary arts eh.
Yeah,
So
correct.
kapag hindi mo magawa yung food the way you like it, the way you envisioned it, parang meron kang parang kang ini-strangle
Yeah.
artistically. It affects
You get disappointed. And
Yeah.
you just don't feel good.
Okay. What's your comfort food? Dami. Let's say malungkot ka today. Anong kakainin mo? Kahit hindi mo gawin, kahit hindi ikaw yung gumawa.
Ang hirap niyan.
Top 3,
But-
top 3.
Top 3. Top 3.
Yung nasa screen po ngayon, collaboration namin ni Chef Jean, gumawa kami ng turon cookies.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Balik tayo.
comfort food, I would say soup.
Soup.
Like, if someone asks me what I want to eat and wala ako sa mood or nasa mood ako, parang it would always be soup. I think tomato soup, mushroom soup, very comforting, hearty soups that I feel hugged by. Baka kasi it's thick and savory. That's what I find warm.
Kaya trip na trip mo yung Mickey sa trainings.
Yes, oh my God. Your noodles, grabe. Sobrang, if you haven't tried it.
So sa
Please.
trainings po, dalawa lang yung dishes na hindi namin ginalaw from the recipes of the family. Yung Mickey tsaka yung pinakbet. I don't think you've had the pinakbet.
No, I can't.
Okay. But the Mickey, it's still an 80-year-old noodle recipe like how my grandmother
Yeah.
did it. So pinakain ko po yun kay Jean.
And I have never tried that before. Ever. That dish. So my first experience was that, and I don't think I'll find anything better. And
Di
wala akong
naman.
pake sa mga variations niyo, sorry. But I'm just going to tunings for this.
Hindi naman. Okay. So soup. And that's why yearly before the pandemic, we tried to meet up yearly to talk about what happened with our lives over grilled cheese
Yes.
and tomato soup. Yes. So kami po ni Chef Jean, ang aming yearly tradition is to talk about our heartaches for the year, our anger for the year, mga frustrations namin sa buhay. Pero kumakain kami ng masarap na grilled cheese and tomato soup.
And make that last for 2 hours.
2 hours, yes. Ito 1 hour lang. Kaso wala tayong soup today. How about Filipino food? Bitaw dito, are there dishes that you like making or like eating?
Mahina ako sa Filipino food, but what I like eating, I tried humba for the first time a few years ago with, I think, my first ex. This was in, where was this? Parang Cebu. Parang somewhere there, humba. Matamis. And para siyang, to me, parang adobo.
Pero
That's
hindi.
thicker, sweeter, and fattier.
Na may konting medicinal taste.
Yes.
So feeling mo healthy yung kinakain mo.
Yes. Tapos, yun pa. Like, that's one of the things I wanted with food before. Like, I wanted to study medicinal food. Like, things that are beneficial to people when you eat it. Like, I don't know if you've been watching yung Culinary
Yes,
Class.
si Venerable
I love her.
Yes.
I love her
Yes,
so much.
me too.
Like, the way she thinks about what you're feeling and how it digests and how it goes
Yeah.
down and warms your body. Like, yes,
Yes.
Lord. Parang, we need more people who appreciate these kinds of things. Kasi, like, the other contestants, they're like, it's just about flavor. Like, no. Food is nourishment.
Yes.
And I feel like we need to appreciate that. And it's hard because you know how people always go for pleasure first.
Yes.
That's why it's rewarding to find something tasty, ganon. But it's the feeling of being healed
Yes.
afterwards. It comes so much later, but I don't think people remember that it's because of the food you
Yes.
ate.
So dun sa Culinary Class War Season 2, dalawa yung favorites ko talaga.
Yeah.
Si Venerable Sanjay tsaka si Brewmaster. Yes!
Same! Super same!
Yes.
This is why we got along.
Kaya magkaibigan po kami. Una, kasi parang the way the monk designs the food, as in, gusto ko yung, hindi ko alam kung napanood mo na yung latest episodes. Baka mag-spoiler ako ng konti.
Yeah,
Basta may episode sinabi niya na it's very tempting to use top grade ingredients. But ako, i-extend ko yung kanyang perspective doon. The way you judge a cuisine is not with the high grade, hyper local ingredients. To me, how we should judge a cuisine is the use of the ordinary, the everyday, because that's what most people eat.
Yes.
So kung gusto mo magluto and you understand that food isn't just nourishment for the body but also nourishment for the soul, then yung mga mas ordinaryong ingredients dapat yung ginagamit natin dahil mas familiar siya with that. Oh my gosh, yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Agree. Okay. So, kumusta yung iyong journey with like medicinal food? Is that still something you wanna do?
Yes, but I'm still very lost there. Like like materials here are difficult to find. I mean, that's why we went to Benguet, diba?
Yes.
To learn about this and that. Literature-wise, I can't find much, and I still am very interested in it, but I haven't been diligent about it. It's just present with my cooking still. Like, I will always think about the balance. I will always think about the ingredients I'm using. How much vegetables are there? How much nutrients, how much micronutrients are in there that you don't get daily.
Ako naman, yung perspective ko with like medicinal food, because I agree, yun nga, yung food is nourishment for the soul. That's why I think I'm drawn to Ilocano cooking.
Yeah.
When we started the restaurant, I knew that I wanted to be a Filipino kitchen, but my roots are Ilocano. And in Ilocano cooking, instead of the salty, sour, sweet flavor profiles na yun yung pinakamataas sa Pinoy palate, bitterness is the top flavor for Ilocos. And there are two reasons for that. The first is, mahirap talaga yung region. So we have to make sure that we get everything from nature. So it's a process of thrifty cooking. So everything from your backyard and everything. But secondly, bitterness is synonymous to medicine to Ilocanos. So okay kaming kumain ng mga mapapait because we understand that it also nourishes the body. So yung ampalaya, even pinapaitan because we don't want to waste anything. So yung mga ganong small things, I think also affects part of my flavors regardless of what cuisine I want. I don't know if you've tried the salad we have at Trinings. It's called Mustasa Jai. It's made of mustard greens and then tomatoes, itlog na maalat, kasoy, and then you have a strawberry bugnay dressing.
Parang gusto niyan.
But tawag dito, yun yung I think level 1 ng mapait na dish sa Trinings. But Mustasa has this faint wasabi flavor profile.
Okay.
And yung mga tao na kumakain nun, parang nagugulat sila na, pwede pala yung bitterness as a flavor profile and can exist in, let's say, a Metro Manila restaurant at hindi lang sa mga carinderias down Ilocos. And I think that's something that most people have yet to see here in Metro Manila. I mean, I'm hoping that a lot of new chefs can voice that out, pero in general, like bitterness is something we welcome in.
Yeah.
May probinsya ka ba?
Wala. Manila.
Manila.
Pero going back to that, I just want to say na it's a little annoying na we have such diverse ingredients people don't know about. And yes, I also want people to explore these things. Kaya lang, paano if we don't have access to it directly? And I'll give an example. Parang yung sa marketplace, Rusan's marketplace. They have an aisle, the bigger ones they have an aisle na it's for international ingredients. why can't we have
Pero
the same
walang aisle na
for-
hyper-local
Yeah.
ingredients.
Kasi we have such interesting
Yeah.
things nga. And how are people gonna like these things or play with them if it's not there?
Yeah. And, well, from the dev side naman, yung sagot doon ay, one, mas madaling i-import yung mga international ingredients, di ba? Mas madali yung supply chain. Sa atin, may supply. But bringing that supply to Metro Manila,
It's a very long and rusty chain.
yes, ano na, bilasa na yung mga ingredients bago pa dumating dito. Plus, if you look at the hyperlocal ingredients or at least the cultural ingredients that we have, kung galing yun sa communities, may access ba sila to, let's say, farm to market roads? Hanggang ngayon, yung discussion pa rin ng food systems in the Philippines, farm to market pa rin, the basic from the producer to batawag dito, the market, sobrang dami nang nawawalang pera, di ba? So naiintindihan ko kung bakit nahihirapan tayo. Miski ako nahihirapan din akong maghanap
To source.
to source ingredients. Unless puntahan mo directly, which is what we did in Benguet, hindi mo maiintindihan kung bakit mataas yung presyo na dapat ibigay natin sa ating ingredients. Because I see some comments then online na mas mura pa nga yung mga imported na ingredients compared to local ingredients. And for me, the reason for that is not the fault of the producers. Meron talagang mali dun sa system, but as Filipino chefs, kailangan natin mag-work around it.
Yeah.
In fact, parang we have to not make tawad na. Diba? Parang yung culture
Yeah.
natin of tawad.
Sobrang di ko yun kaya. Kasi nakakahiya. You know, you're offering, if you are the seller,
Yeah.
you're offering your product for this much because that's how much you think it's
Yeah.
worth. Tapos sasabihin ng tao sa'yo, pwedeng mas konti.
No.
Parang, is it worth that little?
Yeah.
Diba? Parang, and then I'd connect this to the idea of food dignity. Na, it makes me feel bad. Na, ganito yung tingin eh. Na farmers here aren't as respected in that regard.
The PSA says that farmers are the most vulnerable group of people in the country. And then yung next ay fisher folk. Third na yung women and children. So yung top 2 producers mo of food in the country, sila ba yung pinaka-vulnerable? Kung sino yung
Yeah.
nagpapakain sa mga Pilipino, sila yung nagugutom. So, bataw dito, I think it's important for chefs to voice that out. Tayo yung nandun sa gitna nung conversation na yun eh. From that Benguet trip, what was your favorite ingredient that you discovered? Bago tayo mag-break.
Oh my gosh. Yung passion fruit, my gosh.
passion
No. Parang it's the gooseberry. Or the rhubarb. Kasi they had us try a fresh gooseberry.
Yeah.
And it was sweet.
Yeah.
That shocked me so much. Kasi yung first time kong makatikim ng ganon was from a friend who hosted a dinner and parang dito masarap. Tapos when we went to Benguet and they had us try that fresh from the farm, oh my God.
Hindi pa nga hinugasan yun eh. Pinitas lang natin, tapos kinain na natin.
Kaya nga eh. Yeah. And it smelled nice, it looked nice, unwashed, pero no fear.
Yes.
Kasi mukhang masarap.
At saka like, you know how the ingredients that I've used last year, stuff like tamarillo, purple potatoes,
Yeah.
pipino melon,
Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot.
the pipino melon.
Wild yun,
I think,
Can't.
so, there are times na, alam mo yung core memories, isa sa mga core memory ko lagi is, bataw dito, pagtikim ng ingredient for the first time.
Yes.
Yung pipino melon talaga, alam mo yung para feeling ko lumipad ako sa ulap. Para, oh my gosh, what is this flavor?
Yeah.
I understand it, but also I don't know it. Parang,
Yeah.
yun. Okay, grabe na 30 minutes na tayo. That conversation. So, we will take a quick break mga ka-flavors. Pagbalik natin, mas pag-uusapan pa natin yung culinary journey ni Chef Jean dito lang sa Pinoy Flavors with Chef Jayson.
Turn up the energy. and let the mobile circuit take you on an electrifying ride. Every Friday night, experience the ultimate party vibe as the hottest mobile DJs light up the airwaves, spinning non-stop hits from 10 p.m. to midnight with the Sting and DJ Dreadnoughts. Bringing the heat. It's a show that's guaranteed to keep you moving and grooving. Only on DWAN 1206 AM. Gusto nyo ba ng mas exciting na content? It's time to manually scan your Digibox or Smart TV. Tune in sa aming dynamic trio lineup, all in one channel band. Stay tuned to Congress TV at channel 13.2 for the latest updates and happenings straight from the legislative halls. Enjoy your favorite shows na hindi lang siksik sa information, kundi punong-puno rin sa entertainment sa IBC 13 at Channel 13.1. At para sa pinakabagong balita, talk shows at music, stay tuned to the 1206 AM sa Channel 13.3, broadcasting your favorite radio shows on your TV. All this and more in just one channel band. Don't miss out. Manually scan your Digibox or Smart TV now to enjoy Congress TV at 13.2, IBC 13 at 13.1, at the 1206 AM at 13.3. Experience more. Enjoy more. Only on your TV. Mga Marites, Marisol, at marupok ng bayan. Kalimutan muna ang stress. Oras na ng tawanan at chikahan. Narito na ang pambansang tita baklita ng bayan, ang Queen of Late Night Radio, Tita Chupeta. Handang makipagbardagulan with class. Plus, may mga surprise guests pa, ang pinakamasayang late night habit ng bayan. Nagmamahal, Tita Chupeta. Every Monday to Thursday, 9:30 p.m. to 12 midnight sa D1 1206 AM.
Ayan, welcome back po mga ka-flavors. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa Pinoy Flavors with Chef Jayson. Kasama po natin si Chef Jean Oliva of Fat Foca. Kanina nabanggit mo, Chef Jean, na may mga uncertainties. Sometimes meron. Is it accurate to call it the imposter syndrome? Yes, because I mean, yes. I feel that a lot of times also. But in your experience, what were the uncertainties that you've gone through or are going through that you think listeners should know?
Definitely one of them is that, is it right to call myself a chef in the first place? Who am I? When you introduced me as Chef Jean of Fat Foca, who knows about Fat Foca? Diba? Like, I did not work on it in such a way na I made it known talaga, like nationally. I was very just
This
quiet.
is you feeling, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I was a home baker, home cook, and I just tried to introduce my food through this very shy channel, I would say, which is how I am until now, and that's where the uncertainties are festering. You know, as a female chef, I don't know how other female chefs feel, but I am 100% willing to bet that they feel similarly. That they all started this way also na, kaya ko ba? Do I deserve to be here? Things like that. Do I deserve to share the stage with these other chefs who maybe have years on me?
yeah.
Or have more recognition over me simply because this is a male-dominated space,
Yeah,
indeed. Diba? Parang, I remember when I met Chef Waya also, when we went to Benguet, and I was with you, I was with Chef Jonas, Chef Carcy, and the three of you had your stores, your brick and mortar. And there I was with nothing. And I felt like I was the smallest pea in the pod. And meeting Chef Waya, who you guys revered as like the godmother of cooking here.
Godmother of cooking, yes.
Oh, parang hala. I have nothing to bring to this table. What do I have to offer? That was the constant question on my mind na, what do I have to offer? What does my food have over others that they don't, that, you know, nobody else can offer? I am uncertain also about security of my position in this industry.
Yeah.
Like, am I going to keep going up? Is this gonna keep fluctuating up and down? The momentum kasi parang kailangan tuloy-tuloy or else you just come to a full stop, and there comes in the imposter syndrome furthering grabe yun.
I mean, I'd also share na when I was starting out, I mean, just being with you also makes me question, like, am I a chef? Should I be called a chef? And I would share an answer. Kasi, di ba, like, when is a cook a chef? Di ba, yun yung question. And for the first year of trainings, I think my leadership struggle was embracing the title chef.
Yeah.
Everyone, every time na may pupunta sa restaurant, tas makakausap ako, tas sasabihin, kayo ba yung chef ng trainings? As in, hindi ko alam yung isasagot ko. Because the only reason why I took over the menu of trainings was it was so expensive to hire a consultant at that point. So, nung ginagawa yung trainings, ang sabi ko, sige, mag-start tayo with family food na lang muna habang nag-iipon tayo ng pang salary nung head chef natin. Hindi ko namin in-expect that meron palang market talaga for lutong bahay, made unapologetically, bitter, and Ilocano. But even the acceptance and embracing of the word chef, nahirapan ako during the first year. And my mentor in grad school had a very clear, short answer. You're a chef when a chef calls you a chef. Yun yung sabi niya.
Okay.
So, parang, bitaw dito, if a chef sees what you do, chef ka. And tanggapin mo na yun. If people call you a chef, chef ka. Tanggapin mo yun. Sabi niya sa akin. So, ngayon, pag tinatanong ako, kayo po ba yung chef?
Yes.
Mas na ako. Ay, hindi, yes. Sabihin ko, pag nasarapan po kayo sa pagkain, ako po yung chef. Pag di po kayo nasarapan, staff lang po ako dito.
Okay. Smart.
Pero, yun, I think, a lot of us, if not all of us, go through unless buong buhay mo nagluluto ka na, tsaka parang sobrang bata mo nag-start ng restaurant. Pero, I wanna zoom in dun sa sinabi mo kanina as a female chef, no? Parang, and in any industry, I would say that there's really great disparity between men and women, even if they're doing the same thing. Even if the woman is even more skilled than the man, naniniwala ako na mas merong, I mean, naturally drawn pa rin ng mga tao to celebrate the man over the female chef. So yung mga awards like Best Female Chef, mga ganun. Ba't walang Best Male Chef? Meron ba?
Yeah. No. Best chef.
Oh, di ba?
That's it.
Diba? I mean, my dream is to be at some point walang distinction. But we know it's important to recognize female chefs also. Because one, female presence has to be in this industry so that female representativity can happen. Diba? And I mean, do you agree with that because you're the female here?
Yes, I do. Parang, if you were to ask me, do I think na kailangan i-scrap na yung female category and just put it along with, you know, under one category of the best chef? I don't think so. Kasi nga,
May disparity pa rin.
Yes. We will never see a female, maybe. Like
Can
90%.
you ground that experience a bit more? Like in a kitchen with men? I mean, ano yung pakiramdam talaga ng mga females?
Oh, I can only remember one experience na ganon. Parang 2 or 3 lang kaming female cooks. I don't even want to say chef yet. Kasi 2 of them were trainees. So was I. I was just an intern there. The cooks talaga were the guys. And I don't know, like you can see it in their eyes eh. Yung parang medyo may konting may side eye ako din. Kala mo
Pag-irapan tayo dito.
medyo malaki yung personality ko. Aawayin kita. Yeah, so I think that's why when you meet a female chef, they tend to be really tough. Really outspoken, very hard, fiery in a way.
Like claiming the space.
Yes. Because you have to be that.
Yeah.
You have to take.
Yeah.
You have to speak. You have to act and be big.
I understand that. I recognize the male privilege. Kahit na feeling ko nahihirapan ako in the culinary journey, I would say na mas mahirap pa rin talaga siya for female chefs. And I think yung ginawa ko naman with trainings to respond to that was to actively look for female cooks. Nung nag-start ako, like, all men, tas may isang female.
I remember.
Na umabot sa point na kinausap din ako nung female chef namin na parang, sir, baka pwede maghanap tayo ng ibang babae. Kasi, pag hindi ka let's say during service, expediter ba yung female, so siya yung magsasabi ng order, sige, tas walang makikinig sa'yo, silang mga cooks mo, luto lang ng luto. Batawag dito, nung nag-cry for help na siya na sana mas marami yung babae dito sa kitchen. Doon na rin nagkaroon ng idea sa akin na, yung mga gusto kong iwasan in my kitchen, which is mawala ng boses yung female teammates, nangyayari siya unintentionally. So, nung naghanap kami ng panibagong batawag dito cooks, yun talaga yung requirement ko. Female. And ngayon, sila lang may iingay sa kusina.
Nice.
And, batawag dito, those are things na feeling ko hindi ko siya makikita as important if hindi muna ako nag-development before doing culinary. Which is why it's important, feeling ko important na nanggaling ka rin sa anthro side because you understand the social impacts, not only the impacts but the social interactions between a gendered industry such as the culinary industry. So, batawag dito, is that also the reason why you started something on your own?
No, I just generally like being alone and working on my own. Kasi I like to, like you said, it's a culinary art. And for me, how I work is, I know what I want it to look like. Although I do enjoy collaboration depending on like if it's you.
Tayo,
yeah, it works if it's you. Pero based on my past experience nga, parang you really need to find a good partner. Or it's not gonna work. Kasi there will be that imbalance.
Yeah.
You will take over if the other person sucks.
Yeah.
Things like that. And it will eat you. Make you a terrible person.
Pero yung collaboration po namin ni Chef Jean, medyo nag-wild yung mga tao sa flavors natin when we came out with turon cookies, also the tupig ice cream, unforgettable. It's a flavor that I've known all my life but also eaten in a way that I've never done all my life. So, you sent me a message. If you lived near each other, we'd be too
Would be too powerful.
Yeah.
As in, patay kayong lahat.
Wala po ako sinabi. Peace on earth. Ako
Magkaka 5 branches na kami dito. We're gonna be so rich.
Okay na ako sa rich part.
Same.
Okay. Ano yung vision mo for Fat Foca in the next years? Let's do 3 years. In the next 3 years, what are things that you want to accomplish for Fat Foca and then for yourself?
For Fat Foca, one goal I have for that is to make it kind of like a pastry studio. Like pang development talaga, more on R&D stuff. And yeah, I want restaurants to come to me and look at it as this creative consultant kind of thing for food. I really like to play with my food. With flavors, with colors especially, because that's how I think about food. I associate them with colors, and I wanted to make this beautiful picture. That's how I
that's a question pala na hindi ko pa natanong. Like, how do you conceptualize a dish? Ano yung nauuna sa'yo? Colors?
It starts with my comfort food.
Okay.
And then, kunyari, I came up with this menu for this upcoming trip I have with my jiu-jitsu teammates. I'm also working on a pop-up menu with my friend, my partner for this pop-up. And parang I didn't want to use our main for our pop-up for this trip. And I thought, like, what's something that could be like comfort food na people would like, a crowd pleaser, a very common dish, but I can make special. And I thought,
adobo? Joke.
No. Lapit na, pero it's pares. I think we did pares before, or I had you try. But this time I thought, how can I make this really, really good?
Okay.
How can I play with it further to make it fun for myself also? And
Kanina ba siyang sabihin or secret muna?
sabihin ko na kasi hindi ko pa rin natatry.
Okay.
So I'll update you if it works, but it's gonna be a black garlic pares. Black garlic and Wagyu pares. Yeah, so I started with the pares and thought, what does it lack? The colors at the moment are very sweet, very pink and brown to me in my head. And what does it need? It needs some kind of something deep and very pungent maybe, and maybe a little bright yellow to it. So, and then this is how this dish comes into my head. I piece together colors associated to flavor profiles like acid and heat and whatever, and I come up with the dish. And then I test it out and let's see if the picture works.
Speaking of pares, well, ako, batawag dito, just to share, sa akin naman ang mauuna, memory. So like, what's this specific sensation that I want to recreate on a plate? I'm also working on a Paris dish now. But it's a plant-based Paris dish.
Okay.
With jackfruit.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
So from the jackfruit, yun yung magiging meat niya. But I also want to work with buto na langka. So I made hummus with buto na langka before. Actually, I'm gonna make another one when I go to the restaurant later. So yun, batawag dito, pagkatapos nung memory tsaka yung specific elements. But also, yung napansin ko rin with our plates, sobrang gusto natin ng texture. Iba-iba. Yeah. Crisp.
I think it's because we're just fun. And texture is fun. It's another way to enjoy your food and go through it like a playground. Diba?
Yeah.
Different experiences per bite, accompanied by different flavors, diba? Masaya.
Yes. And ako, gusto ko ng playground na maraming maingay. Patawag dito na maraming naglalaro. Feeling ko ikaw ang gusto mong playground yung sa'yo lahat.
Grabe ka. Gusto ko yung ang daming pwedeng yung paglaruan na ako yung nag-set up pero kayo maglalaro. And then you're gonna be like, oh, galing mo naman.
Ganda naman na swing na to.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. Last few questions na tayo. How about time management? Sobrang dami mo rin ginagawa di ba? Parang jiu-jitsu, coaching, and then some content, and batawag dito, food, pop-ups. How do you keep up? No, you don't keep up. It's a tough exterior.
Yes, correct. I have my teammates always asking me that, like, how am I still standing? They came up with a verb using my name. Like, if they would have less than 3 hours of sleep, they'd be like, oh, I'm gening today. Like, grabe.
Less than 3 hours
I have more sleep than that. But how do I keep up? I feel like this is just the way I utilize this body, my life. You know, parang you can link it to purpose in a way. I'm still finding that purpose.
Okay.
And I find it in every activity I do, whether it's making use of an athletic body that I've built already, utilizing talents I've been told that I have. Yeah, I just feel like I need to make the most of my life because otherwise I feel like I don't deserve to be here.
Okay.
That's very heavy, I know.
No, I mean, but tawag dito, that's a feeling that a lot of people feel. And it's important, one, I think, to have a creative outlet for all the feelings that you have inside, but also the regularity of going through that outlet. And to me, when I see your jiu-jitsu stories, feeling ko sobrang disciplined mo with time and making sure na you show up even if you don't feel like it, even if the body doesn't feel like it.
Correct.
And that's something that I will always look up to you for. Kasi wala akong disiplina in that. Para, okay, mag-workout ako today. Tapos pagising ko, may instructions, kailangan natin mag-meeting. Oh, pagkatapos
I guess not.
Pagod na ako. Bukas na lang ulit. I'll try again tomorrow. But also, I mean, that's also a goal for me this year to be active and to be accountable in that activity. Okay, so 2 last questions. If there's a personal goal you want to hit this year, what would that be and why?
Personal goal, food related.
Kahit ano. Kahit school. Joke lang. Ayoko na bumalik ng school.
I want to go back to school. I feel like it's an easy way to expand. Gusto ko nga yung we set the wine thing. Because I feel like it would be fun to play with liquor if you know about it as well. And meron pala tayong bugnay wine. Things like that. Like you can make wine out of many things.
Yeah.
So I only learned about that because of him. Because he gave me some. And like, whoa. Amazing. Yeah, so a personal goal.
I think to also close it, if there's someone like you who's listening right now, also in the industry, what are words that you want to tell them that you might have wanted to hear before when you were in their position?
Okay.
Hirap, no?
Yes.
Last question naman na eh.
That's hard. Okay. So again, let's start with the personal goal, which is to finally set up that ice cream business with my friend. So it's already
May flavors pa tayo na pag
don't worry, that's still happening. Pero I want to embrace it na because I think I've been afraid of it for the longest time. The ice cream machine has been in my living room for the past 2 years. 1 year pa lang naman. So wala, andyan lang siya waiting. But yeah, that's one goal because I feel like we have interesting things to make. And for a listener who is resonating with what I've been saying, reach out. Kasi I don't know who to reach out to. I don't have a mentor. I don't know who I can talk to who feels the same way, who has the same anxieties as I do, who's also battling with that imposter syndrome na kaya ko ba, hindi ba, dapat ba mag-no ako dito? Like even coming here, diba? As you said, it was a challenge for me to say yes. And just say yes. Just keep saying yes because that's what I've been doing and it's been working. So whether or not you believe in yourself, just say yes. Just say yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's it. Wala akong sabi, medyo nabigatan din ako sa statement na yan. But Chef Jean, one, I will always see you as a chef. I mean, you're a friend first, but a chef second to me. Maraming salamat for sharing your story. I know that it's not something we do publicly. Okay tayo mag-usap ng ganito, but in private. Thank you so much for saying yes to this interview and to and for making time for me. Maraming salamat sa pagbabahagi ng kwento. Isa kang inspirasyon, hindi lang bilang isang chef, kundi bilang isang taong kayang gawin ang lahat para sa passion. So,
Thank you.
thank you for this episode. Muli, ako po si Chef Jayson at ito po ang Pinoy Flavors kung saan pinagdiriwang natin ang pagkain at ang kwentong may katuturan. Muli, Happy New Year po sa ating lahat at see you next week.